Hey guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to today's video, and I'm super duper excited because today we're going to be doing the intro to my 2023 Pan That Palette series. So it seems crazy to say 2023, but I'm very excited. I think this year I'm hoping to be much more successful than I was last year with my Pan That palette. I still have two palettes, but I think the ones I picked this month seem just a lot more attainable for me. It seems a lot more realistic, and yeah, basically without further ado, I will just get straight into it. So I'm panning two 9-pan palettes this year. The first one is from my favorite brands, and that is the Golden Age palette by Beauty Bay. So this is what the palette is currently looking like. So you can see we do have some progress in here. We already have 3 pans, one here in this shimmer shade Gleam, one up here in this kind of neutral shade Precious, and one in this shade on the side Roaring. So you can see this is obviously a very much a neutral palette with a lot of golds. These are kind of my favorite eyeshadows to wear at uni. I like the gold shades for when I'm going out, and when I'm not going out I like to kind of just do a look like this, just some brown in the crease, something simple, and that is actually with this palette the look I'm doing today. I mean, it's not really a look, it's 3 brown shades mixed in together in the crease, but those are these 3 shades here. So I think this palette, unlike my ones last year, this is extremely usable every day, and I really do think that I will be able to get some good progress on it. My goals for this is to hit pan on glitz here and then use up everything else. I don't know how that'll work with the shimmer shades, but I mean, Precious, Roaring, Glamour I can definitely use up this year, potentially also Rush. I don't see why not. And yeah, I want to hit pan on all the other shades. I think Gleam I should be able to use up, maybe Millionaire as well. I'm not too sure about these 2 darker shades, but 100% a pan. These Beauty Bay shades are really like thin in the pan. I don't know if you can see here, we've nearly got a pan in here, we've also nearly got a pan in this one. So I'll talk about goals for next month towards the end, but that is just introducing you to the first palette. And then secondly, we have the Colourpop Miss Bliss palette. So this one is a little bit less neutral for me personally. It's a little bit more colourful. It's got some really nice coral and pinky tones, but this is a palette that I do think I can kind of move out my collection. It's one of my oldest. I picked this one because it's one of the easiest I think to pan, and then this one because it's one of the oldest, and I do think I can do reasonably neutral looks in here. I can do like an orangey neutral look and then a pinky neutral look. It's quite easy for me. There is a pressed glitter in the middle. I'm going to try using that on my nails this month and see how I like it. But yeah, goals on this one would be to hit pan on everything and kind of just have nice big expanded pans. I don't know about using things up because I don't know if you can see, unlike Beauty Bay, these shadows are super deep in there, and there's a lot of product in here. So really excited to work on this one because I haven't used it all too much and I do enjoy it. Those 2 pans were hit in pan. Those eyeshadows, they weren't hit naturally, and I haven't really reached for this one all too much. So I thought these would pair well. I can wear them on a neutral basis. I haven't been doing too many colourful looks at uni, but this is kind of like inching into colourful without being too crazy. So my goals for next month, I think with my palette here, I think the goal is just going to be to use everything once, use all 3 shades one time and kind of see what I'm liking about it, what I think, and yeah. And then for the Golden Age palette, I also want to use everything once, but I also do think I could hit pan on the shade Glamour down here. We're pretty close. I've used this one maybe 3 times this year so far. I won't talk about that now. I'll talk about it in my January, or I mean start of February update. But yeah, this is the palette here. I feel like I'm like just trying to find things to say, but I really don't know all too much to say because they're literally just 2 palettes and now I'm literally just showing you them. So here's what they look like together. We don't have any like overlapping shades, which is good, and yeah, basically I'm just really excited. So these are the 2 palettes that we're going to be panning this year. Really hoping to kind of get more use out of this one I think, and then hit the pans on this, and then I can probably declutter it at the end of the year, just because it's not a top favourite, but I do want to get some good use out of it. So yeah, we've got the Beauty Bay Golden Age and the Colourpop Miss Bliss palette. So yeah, this is a very quick update for me, but I did just want to introduce both these palettes to you. I'll do little close-ups, zooms in like bits now so you guys can see. I probably won't swatch everything because I doubt that's really interesting. These are both old palettes. I think they're both actually discontinued, to be honest, but yeah. Overall hoping for better progress than we had last year. I mean, it was okay, the progress, but it wasn't great. So yeah, overall, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video and are excited to see me panning these palettes next year. If you are, don't forget to give a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on the bell to join a little club, make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!